This is KUGAN CASSIUS for Eiffel TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're at the first ever press conference for Frampton and Quigg here in London. With me I've got trainer Joe Gallagher. Oh, it started off a little slow, but it didn't end slow. It was a great press conference there, and well, just basically the whole table bickering with each other. Brilliant.
Yeah, God, we've still got another 2 or 3 months of this, haven't we? We've got to be shot at the time we get in the ring, aren't we? So, listen, a few backs and forths, a few, very much like a food fight party. Someone throws the first thing, something back. I'm sure by the end of the week in Belfast, everything will be thrown, the custard pies, a lot, yeah. But like I say, it's all part of the build up to the fight. And you can see there between both sides, hugely confident in the win. And Carl is a winner, and Scott Quigg's a winner, and listen, both are determined they've got to win, but I'm usually confident in Scott Quigg.
I want to pick up on some of the points from the press conference. You said that this fight will be early for Quigg, and it will be easy. Do you want to elaborate on that, Joe?
No, I feel Carl still very ingrained in his amateur style. He's done well, boxes on the back foot. Avalos came on the front foot, but I do feel he's a little bit. There is vulnerabilities with Carl, and as soon as Carl decides to, he calls it bamboozle, I call it running, decides to stop running and fight, then the fight will come to an end, because Scott Quigg will only need a number of punches to land head or body and this fight's over. So either Carl will either run, he calls it bamboozle, and try and nick a points win, or he'll stand and get took out. And I'm usually confident in Scott Quigg. He's powered, they all know how hard he hits, and I'm usually confident in Scott Quigg's power. And I go into this fight, it's not like, oh, I've got my own workout on this. I've seen what Scott Quigg can do. If I was him, I'd be more worried about what Quigg can do, what Scott Quigg can do. I know what Carl Frampton can do. I can't see him doing anything different that we've not already seen. But I've seen what Scott Quigg can do in the gym, and no one's seen that yet. So I'm usually confident. And when I say it's not a hard as fight as people think, it's very much in the way that I know that Scott Quigg can perform and turn out on the night. And if he does what is asked of him, I think Arredondo is a very difficult fight. Does that make sense? It's unbelievable. You don't know what he's going to do. Orthodox southpaw, quick counter puncher. But Carl's very much same old, and that's where I feel this isn't that hard of a task to work out.
What do you think has changed specifically since both their performances in their last fights, which were on the same night, in the eyes of people? Do you think anything's changed?
I think, obviously, like Scott Quigg pointed out, Carl's biggest win today has been Kiko Martinez. He then pointed out Chris Avalos. Scott Quigg's done Avalos in sparring, sparred him many a time. So in the ring, it was Kiko Martinez, and the fact that Scott took him out in 2 rounds. But it was like a pendulum. Obviously, when Carl had beat Kiko and then Scott Quigg had beat Stephen Jamoy and all them, the pendulum had swung all Carl Frampton's way. I think it's come back now into the Scott Quigg court. Obviously, with him fighting Gonzalez, getting dropped, and then Gonzalez, was it this last weekend, losing to a French bantamweight who Zanet had knocked out with the life of death Stephen Jamoy. Yet they were tipping him as a future world champion, and he just got beat by a French bantamweight. So I don't know that. I just think Scott Quigg's. I can't see nothing other than Scott Quigg win.
What did you make of Carl Frampton's comments about Scott Quigg being a manufactured world champion?
Listen, I think what's happened with Carl and his team, they've always been, you're not good enough, okay? You've got a manufactured world title, so we don't want to fight you, okay? But now, that keeping at long distance arm has gone now. No, you've got to fight us now. And the sense of realisation that the fight's on. They went to America on a Saturday afternoon, no one there, free tickets, nearly got done. They then seen Leo Santa Cruz fight Abner Mars, get $1.2 million, and thought to themselves, God, we've been offered more for that for Quigg in England. Let's go back and make the Quigg fight before the wheels come off. And now the sense of realisation that they have to fight has dawned on them. They can't keep hiding behind silly insults and this and that manufactured. But whatever it is, Quigg can fight and Quigg can punch, and he'll prove that on the night.
Did you take anything from Frampton's win against Gonzalez, especially notably in the first round where there were 2 flash knockdowns, to, I don't know, see any further weaknesses?
I've not watched the fight, I've not seen the fight, I haven't watched the fight. I most probably will watch the fight now because we're going to fight him to look at his fight, but I'd heard enough and whatever said, but I've not watched the fight. I will do getting ready for this to see this, but I've not watched that fight yet.
think the bottom line is the fight is on 27th of Feb, and like I
Fans
said,
are a winner, boxing's a winner.
absolutely, and there will be a lot of talking between now and then. I mean, I think today was testament to that, but ultimately, come the night, Manchester Arena, this will be settled one way.
Yeah, listen, I think they made a point saying, oh, Carl have the most fans. Listen, the reception both said Carl Frampton's got fans in England, Scotland and Wales and Ireland. Scott Quigg, the amount of support he's been getting from Ireland has been unreal, as well as Scotland, Wales and Ireland. So it's a fight that both fighters go into. Both have fans from all over the UK and the world. And it's a great fight. I don't think it's as simple as, oh, it's England and Northern Ireland and all that. It isn't the case. There's a lot of English people wanting Carl Frampton's won, and there's a lot of Irish people wanting Scott Quigg to win, and that's what makes it a great fight, and it's got to make it a great atmosphere in the ring on the night.
All right, Joe. Well, listen, on to Manchester tomorrow at the arena for the second part of this trilogy of press conferences. So I don't know what to expect tomorrow. I'm sure you don't either.
I think we're all turning up in tracksuits tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah, and
not less
trainers.
formal. Yeah.
All right, Joe.
So,
listen, thanks for talking to iFood
no problem,
TV, and
Quiggan,
we'll catch up with you tomorrow after the press conference.
Cheers, thank you.
All right,
Thank you.